Hi everyone, and thanks for tuning in again. So we're going to do a lesson for a song that I've gotten a few requests for. It's a new Lady Gaga track called Born This Way. Now it does have some striking similarities to the Madonna song Express Yourself, which is probably, I don't know, it's probably almost 15 years old, that song, but we'll look at that at the end. So it's a fairly straightforward song. There's just the verse section and then the chorus, which is just a slightly modified version of the way that the verse goes. So the way that most acoustic versions would do the intro, as we start off, we've got three chords. We've got an F sharp. So I'm just playing an F sharp 5, so that's an open 5. It's just the F sharp and the C sharp. Then an E. That's an E major, so E and B. And then with a B in the bass here. B and an F sharp, and then you go back to the F sharp. So anyway, I'll run through the intro, the verse, and then the chorus, and then we'll go through the lesson. So. Mama told me when I was young, we were all born superstars. And then the chorus. I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way. I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way. Alright, so now I'm sorry that I've skipped a few lyrics there, but you get the point of the tune. And if you're doing an acoustic cover of your own, then obviously you want to learn the lyrics, unlike me. So let's go for the intro at the beginning. So again, we're playing that open F sharp 5. That's an F sharp C. I'm just playing an E major and then a B. Same open B and F sharp. So in the intro, we're just doing like a 4 thing. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2. Back to the F sharp, and then for the verse, got an F sharp here. So I'm going to play it this one way. Obviously there are the many different versions that you can do, but this is just the way that I'm sorting it out for you guys. So F sharp in the bass, C sharp, F sharp, A sharp. Mama told me when I was young. That's an E. So that's an E in the bass, a B, E, and a G sharp. Then there's a bit of a turnaround here. We're all born superstars. So we're just holding on to a B there. That's an F sharp, B, and a D sharp. And then there's actually 2 chords in that one bar. So it goes, we're all born superstars. So you're just moving that note, the D sharp, into a C sharp and keeping the rest of the notes there. We're all born superstars. And then you're playing a B major 7. So that's just a B in the bass, an A sharp, a D sharp, and an F sharp. And then I like to play this bass riff on the way down, so it sounds like this. So the actual turnaround there is, Mama told me when I was young, we were all born superstars. And then you're playing that B major 7. And then there's actually a C sharp minor for 2 counts. We're all born superstars. And then it goes back to the next line of the verse. So let's go through that again. Mama told me when I was young, we're all born superstars. And then once we end up on that B, so the actual rhythm of those chords will be, we're all born superstars. B major 7, C sharp minor, F. We'll do it again. We're all born superstars. Alright, so now there's a riff that goes from that last B major 7 into the C sharp minor. Now we'll go through that little bass riff. So I'm playing it this way. We're all born superstars. Then once we hit the B major, B, then B octave. So B. So the actual riff is sharp, B, A, and then you end up on that F sharp. So what it ends up being. Okay, now in that riff, when you hit that E, you have to change that B major 7 that you've got at the beginning of the riff into a C minor, which I'm playing this way: C sharp, E, and a G sharp. Okay. Superstars. Alright, so that's how it ends up sounding. So that's the verse, and that's probably, to be honest, that last little turnaround there is probably the most complicated bit of the lot. Now, with the chorus, it's very straightforward. It's just 3 chords. So what are the words? I'm beautiful in my way, 'cause God makes no mistakes. I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way. So that's just straight F sharp. I'm going to do it this way: A sharp, C sharp, F sharp, E, just that second inversion there, G sharp, B, E. I'm on the right. Then you can play a normal B, so that's B, D sharp, F sharp. Don't hide yourself in regret. I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way. Whatever you want to do up the top there. Alright, so that's pretty much the whole song. It's just verse, chorus, and even the middle part is very similar to that. So have a play around with that, let me know how you go. Once again, my apologies if I went a bit fast with that turnaround there for the verse, but hopefully you can stop that if there were bits that were a little bit too fast. Now, one of the things that has been brought up in a few YouTube videos is how similar this is to a song that came out from Madonna, I think in the early 90s, called Express Yourself. So it is actually very similar, if not an identical chord progression. So the Madonna lyrics are like this: don't go for second best, baby, put your love to the test. You know you got to make him express how he feels, and baby, then you know your love is real. And then there's a funny little refrain there. So if you want it right now, make him show you how. Express what he's got, baby, ready or not. It's very similar to the Lady Gaga one, which is da 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 da. I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way. Da 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 da. I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way. So if you want it right now, make him show you how. Express what he's got, baby, ready or not. So yeah, I mean, look, you guys make the judgment, but I think it's fairly self-explanatory how close those two songs are to each other. So really what we've done here in this lesson today is we've learned the new Lady Gaga track, Born This Way, and if you want to go back and check out the Madonna song, you've also learned Express Yourself. So there you go, you get 2 songs in one, and and that's just how we roll, right? So please keep the requests coming, and let me know again. Happy to take all your feedback, and yeah, happy playing, and let me know if you have any difficulties. Cheers, guys.